That was sensational. That was football heritage. That was football at its purest. It had everything. Obviously, I'm talking about the Liverpool Sheffield United game. Got you. I'm talking about the Chelsea 4, Manchester United 3. The game had everything. Had 2 penalties. It had 47 shots throughout the game. It had a comeback. It had a comeback in the last minutes, seconds, and it also had 2 teams that forgot how to defend. Even as a neutral, it served up every single emotion possible. So I can't even imagine how Chelsea and Man United fans must have felt. That is literally our drug. This is why we do it. This is why we watch football. Especially for Chelsea fans, when you watch your team with that hunger, that fight, that will to win, especially against their rivals. That is exactly what intoxicates us to watch football. It was pure elation, and that is the best word possible for it. However, I would be worried if I was Chelsea and Manchester United because of the lack of structure, the lack of discipline in the squad. I get Manchester United had 2 defenders went off injured, but still, that structure, the protection for the back 4, it wasn't there, and that is why it ended up like a basketball game. If you think back to when City played Arsenal, the game finished 0-0. It was quite dull, if we're being honest. It was quite boring, and that was because it was 2 well-coached teams cancelling each other out. But this was 2 uncoached, no cohesion teams just playing as they see it, without a structure, and just literally countering each other at every single opportunity. 47 shots on target. 47 shots throughout the game is unbelievable for a game of Chelsea, Manchester United. But there needs to be some realism built into this game, because usually when you think about Chelsea Man United games, they are games that decide the Premier League title. They are games that mean something. They are games that have got every single touch of the ball riding on it. But it was a team in 10th, 11th place that are fighting to get into Europe Conference League, and a team that's fighting for the Europa League. And that's what it was. And that's what it served up. 2 teams that were great going forward, but they were great going forward because it was shocking and abysmal defensively. I think Chelsea so desperately needed a game like that ended that way, because as a football fan, you chase that buzz, you chase that hope, you chase that excitement and something that'll give you that spring in your step. Chelsea haven't had that this season. Man United have at times. They had it against Liverpool just a couple of weeks ago, but Chelsea have not had that moment, and last night was their moment, and that is why they are celebrating this win like it's the best win they've ever had, because they've had nothing to shout about in recent years, and that was something where all the bottled in emotions, all the hatred just come out as joy and happiness and a sense of relief. It was pure magic. That was pure football. And when they play Man United, it always matters. There's always jeopardy. But especially when one of your own goes to Man United, sits in the changing room and says in an interview, "I'm home." That must have hurt Chelsea fans. Yes, we're talking about Mason Mount. Mason Mount left Chelsea. Tried to blame it on Chelsea and say that the contract wasn't right. If he wanted to stay, he would have stayed. Instead, he went off to Man United, their bitter rivals, and called it home. And Chelsea fans let him know how it felt. And that picture of Cole Palmer getting rose in the air while Mason Mount's got his head in his hands just sums up the past couple of years of Mason Mount. There is absolutely no way he should be anywhere near the England team. And Cole Palmer, it's a good headache for Southgate, but from what I've seen with Cole Palmer in his first season in the Premier League, is nothing short of exceptional. And Gareth Southgate should be trying to fit him in that team, because he has been, along with Phil Foden, the best player in the Premier League. He has been outstanding, not only for his goal contributions, his overall play, his coolness, his calmness, his composure, his decision making is truly world class. It's exceptional. And as for Man United, where do you go from here? Personally, I like Ten Hag. I think he's a good manager. However, I need to see more. I've stuck by him and said this shouldn't sack him, but he's been in the job 2.5 years and we're not seeing any identity. He played beautiful, elegant, modern day football at Ajax, but when he's come to Man United, it just feels like a team that's been thrown together, thrown on the pitch, and just saying, play how you see it. Just go out there and enjoy yourself. That's how it feels. And as a Man United fan, I'd be pulling my hair out, because there's talent in that team. There's talent in Manchester United squad. And Erik Ten Hag, at this moment, is not getting the best out of them. Now, if you think, a lot of people say, well, Arteta was given time. Arteta was given time because we could see what he was trying to do. We could see what he was putting together. We could see the jigsaw he was building. However, with Ten Hag, we can't see that jigsaw. We can't see that identity on the pitch. We can't see those patterns of play that you need to build in your team. And over time, it gets better and better. And we're not seeing that. And I like Ten Hag. I want him to stay. I think there's deeper problems. But if I'm Jim Ratcliffe, likability goes out the window. You need results. Football's a results-driven business. And for Man United they've had something in the region of 60 shots at their goal in the past 2 games against Brentford and Chelsea. That is mind-blowing. Mind-blowing for a team like Manchester United. They should be dominating games, and we're just not seeing that. So, let us know in the comments what you made of that game. Who do you think? This is a good question. Who do you think's in the better shape moving forward? Out of Chelsea, Manchester United, which club do you think are in the better overall shape? For me, I think it's Chelsea. I think they've got the youngest squad in the league. That'll only improve. I think Poch, if I'm being perfectly honest, I don't think he's the guy. But he'll do for now. Because I think they're miles away from City, Arsenal, Liverpool. I think Man United are as well. But I think Chelsea are in the better position to really progress as a club. So guys, if you're new here, please like, share and follow this new channel. Just getting up and running and we're not going anywhere, so you may as well hit that follow button. Thank you all for watching. Oh, what a game that was.